The package of information sent to you on the College Debt-Free Graduation Program and associated programs has, at its beginning, a matrix that announces the what, where, when, how and the why of the program. This form may be emailed to Shade CI twice by simply clicking the Submit button. First, to acknowledge your interest in the program, and second, to confirm your acceptance into the program. If this video runs too fast for you to keep up with each direction, you may pause the video after each direction until you have completed the subject entry. Note, some of the slides that contain narrative paragraphs do not contain the full text of the paragraph. The intent of the slide is to show the order of position of the information. The viewer must go to the actual statement of interest, linked to this email, to view the entire content of the applicable paragraphs. Also, if your form appears to be crowded, click on the right border of the form and drag the form to the right until most boxes appear with a single line of description. This form is designed to be used by college presidents, school principals and teachers, college students over 18 years old, and parents if students are under 18 years old, as well as many other people fitting into other categories. Subsequent to the matrix, the package contains 7 references and associated links to detailed information that support the bullet points initially indicated in the matrix. Beyond this point is a thumbnail outline of how the program works relative to participants reaping the benefits of the College Debt-Free Graduation Program, also known as the CDFG program. This all leads to answering the question, how do I graduate college debt-free using the CDFG program? The answer lies within the contents of this email. All you need to do, after you have reviewed the 7 links and associated reference items, is fill out the statement of interest, aka the SOI, and click the Submit button. Your SOI will automatically be sent to us to include you in your school or group, as those people who are serious about curbing the high after graduation cost of higher education. Before you start completing the SOI, click on link 7C to assure that you complete the SOI according to the directions, while following the directions listed below along with the samples of the completed answers shown in the sample seen here, starting with the 6 boxes at the top of the statement of interest aka the SOI along with boxes 1A through 1F. Your first 2 steps is to check the appropriate box at the top of the form and verify today's date in box 2F. The statement of interest, aka SOI, is a preface form provided to college students, high school students and grammar school students' parents and each of those friends and family members. Its intent is to be used as a tool to determine the interest in programs designed to eliminate college students' loan debt and to quell the growing impact of ethnic and racial implicit biases. The purpose here is to help in the completion of the SOI with little difficulty and much ease. Note that the format of this form is twofold. The entry cells are in 2 parts, top and bottom. The top part of the cell is the label part with text in green highlight. The bottom part is for entry of the applicable data. If, after you have reviewed all the information in this email, in particular the 7 links and associated subjects that appear in this email subsequent to the matrix, you are ready to commit to enjoy a free subscription to the series of Overcoming American Ethnic and Racial Implicit Biases, you can click the applicable box or boxes in the top box labeled 1A, 1B and 1D. You will be placed in a special category, which entitles you to special incentive rewards. If you prefer to wait until Shade CI reaches its first milestone of 142,858 SOIs submitted by students and or students under 18 years old, along with their parents, click on boxes 1A, 1C and 1D. Then start with box 1F. You should see the date of today. Then go to the data entry part of box 2A, enter student's email address. In box 2B, enter student's first name and middle initial. In box 2C, enter student's last name. In box 2D, enter student's age. In box 2E, click the down arrow and select student's class. In box 2F, click the down arrow and select the student's expected college graduation date. In box 3A, enter the student's on or near campus address. In box 3B, enter student's city. In box 3C, enter student's phone number, including area code. In box 3D, click the down arrow and select the 2-letter state abbreviation of student's on or near campus state. In box 3E, enter the applicable zip code. In box 3F, click the down arrow and select the applicable time zone where the students lives near or on campus. Notice that the list of 7,069 schools in box 4A, disregarding the assigned prefix identification number, is in alphabetical order to accelerate the effort of finding and selecting your school. Subsequent to the end of the list of colleges is a subset list of primary and secondary schools. Page down until you find your school and click on it to fill in box 4A. If your school is not included in this list, you may enter it in box 6A, otherwise you will leave box 6A blank. In box 4B, enter the student's school city. In box 4C, click the down arrow and select your viewer type. In box 4D, click the down arrow and select the two-digit state abbreviation. In box 4E, enter the school zip code. In box 4F, enter the student's school phone number. In box 5A, enter the school contact person. This name would usually be the name of the financial aid officer or the school president. In box 5B, enter your projected student loan balance at the end of your college education. In box 5C, enter the projected monthly payment on your student's loan. If your student's loan is set up for quarterly payments, divide the payment by 3 and enter the results as a monthly payment. In box 5D, enter the term on the loan. For example, if the student's loan runs a term of 10 years, enter 10. In box 5E, enter your projected monthly living costs. This item should include monthly rent, utilities costs, groceries, and car payments and maintenance, travel cost portal to portal, parking costs and clothing costs including upkeep, and costs of meals taken during lunch periods during the workday. In box 5F, enter your projected other costs. This item should include meals eaten not on the weekend and evenings not included in the amount of meals taken during working hours. It should also include costs of hobbies, birthday parties, holiday gifts, and cost of other entertainment. In box 6A, enter your school name if not found on the list in box 4, otherwise leave this box blank. In box 6B, enter students' expected annual gross salary after graduation. In box 6C, enter the total annual withholding taxes and other withholding items. This item is usually computed at approximately 20% of the salary. In box 6D, enter the number of viewers who will be watching the series of videos on the same device or on your behalf at separate locations. In box 6E, enter student's birth date in 6-digit format. In box 6F, enter a PIN consisting of first letter of primary viewer's first name and first letter of primary viewer's last name and 4 number digits, which you make up. Use this PIN each time you submit a survey after you have viewed an episode. You will need to share this PIN with friends and family members who are accumulating credit for you. You will be issued an additional PIN to claim your accumulated credit to pay off or pay down your student loan, whichever is applicable. You will want to hold that second PIN in confidence. In box 7A should be filled in for you. In box 7C, enter the prefix number that precedes your expected graduation date found in box 2F. The student's age should automatically appear in box 7D. The student's birth date should automatically appear in box 7E. Skip box 7F as it should be automatically selected for you. Today's date should automatically appear in box 8A and class prefix should automatically appear in box AB. If you are a group leader such as a school principal or college president or club or organization leader, check the yes box in box 8C. Otherwise, check the no box. Leave box 8D blank. In box 8D, enter the name of your group, that is high school or a college name. In box 8F, if you qualify as a group leader and you achieve the minimum number of viewers from your group, check the yes box if you wish to receive free access to the college debt-free graduation directory. Otherwise, check the no box. In box 9A, if you are a leader and you have reviewed a Facebook post for available dates and times, and you wish to have a video conference, enter an available date for a video conference. And in box 9B, click the down arrow and select the available time. In box 9C, enter the number of members or students in your group or school, for example 3,500. Skip boxes 9D, 9E and 9F. Your viewer ID number should automatically appear in the 7 boxes below where indicated. You should keep a copy of this SOI for future reference. Below the viewer ID number are 6 boxes where you can indicate those family members and or friends who may choose to join you in viewing the series Overcoming. Click the down arrows and select the viewer's relationship to the student. Then enter their names in the boxes next to the relationship boxes. In the Statement to Opt-in box, after reading the paragraph, You can sign your name in the provided space by placing your cursor where you want to start your signature and holding the clicker on your mouse and dragging the cursor in the direction that would accomplish your signature in the designated area. Finally, check the agreement box at the bottom of the box and then click on the blue Save box. Then click Submit. You have just completed your SOI. Now you check our Facebook post, which will be posted and updated every Sunday evening approximately 2 weeks after the first 30-day period for your viewer ID number excluding your PIN and your first name. When you see your name and ID number, you then send in your SOI with the confirmation box checked. This will assure your place in our audience and you being on your way to enjoying the benefits of the college debt-free graduation program, including the benefits of overcoming ethnic and racial implicit biases. Lastly, you can include your friends and family members by forwarding this email and form link to your friends and family members. I'm Larry Jackson, wishing you the enjoyment of completing your SOI that leads you to every small success that accumulates to an overarching success of graduating college student loan debt-free, along with a financially and professional successful career while successfully overcoming ethnic and racial implicit biases. In conclusion, have a happy day.